Good afternoon, everybody. Hopefully everybody's a lot more comfortable. The temperature has dropped, and I must admit, I feel more comfortable. And actually, I feel quite zingy. Who, please show, besides the legs there, who who went to Amplify? Wasn't it? Wasn't it great? It was so good. And I have to say, I applaud the company for really listening to the network, because loads of us gave feedback after Power Up and said, you know, all this just going around aimlessly in the afternoon, here, there, and everywhere, it just didn't hold it together. And in fact, we needed more structure, and they did it. And we were all back in the auditorium, which I thought was fabulous. I think there were sensational speakers with Dan Holmes, really wonderful. Big takeaway, guys, if you've not seen it, please, his consistency was every single day, contact 2 people, prospect 2 people, show them the presentation. All right. This is not show them how to be a partner or show them how to be a customer. We have a presentation and we show the same thing to everybody, and we never know what the outcome might be. Okay. The other one was highly charged emotionally. Danielle Bennett, SGL. Wow. I don't think there was a dry eye in the auditorium. I had one lady that is a teacher desperate to get out of teaching, and she just was absolutely floored and said, right, that this is it. UW is going to be my vehicle. This is going to be what's going to matter, because I think we saw, do you know what? If you've got enough determination, enough gumption to not just quit on those bad days, and don't we all have them? Yeah, of course we do. We all have the bad days. I love what Steph Longworth always says. Do you know what? We'd never quit on a good day, so why would we quit on a bad day? Yeah, absolutely true. But let's forge ahead with the Amplify changes, which were absolutely amazing. This is Lisa Ware's take on it all. Before we get going, I'm going to give one massive top tip, which I'd love you to write down. Don't let the changes stop you doing what you do. You do not need to know everything. Do you know what? Just carry on contacting, prospecting, doing what we do. And do you know what? If you carry on doing what you do, all these wonderful things that you're about to see will come anyway. In fact, there's not much you actually have to do different. And with that in mind, please do check out on your partner portal the new presentation, which has been available for a month. And in fact, as soon as they brought it out, that was it. I was using it. Why would I want to do one that was going to end? All the time in my mind, it would have been, oh, this is going to end. I'm actually so au fait. And they've evolved it again slightly at the end, because they've been listening to us and we're saying there's certain things we want. In fact, this company is great. I've never known a company that reacts so fast to our feedback. It's astonishing. In the job world that I used to be in, it could take months, years before a change would happen. This stuff happens so fast. All right. So the presentation is very much like you've always done. Please don't worry about knowing too much detail. Honestly, that will only thwart you. All right. That's my first big top tip. So let's share my screen. And here we go. I could go full screen on this, but do you know what? I think you can all see what I can see. Shall I make it full screen? Oh, let's have a go. Let's have a go. There we go. There we are. See, I can do this stuff. I'm just not that clever at it. So, woo, and it's a fast business, folks. Right. An Amplify announcement, energy. We've got to be really slow. So gas prices have gone up 150% and electric up 67%. since 2021. What can that tell us overall? In the scheme of things, the only thing in the UK that actually comes down is rain. And we're about to get lots of that, aren't we? Because we've had a spell of sunshine. Do you know what? Overall, what can we see? Everything's doubled. Actually, gas has trebled. Wow. So that's bad news, but let's give some good news. Oh gosh, this is so fast. Right. It only, I can't do this. It's so, no, I've got to do it with my thingy. It only takes 2. Right. So now they've listened to us again, and I love this. We've all said, take away the gimmicks, the first year gimmicks. Throw the money into the prices. Because if the prices are good, we'll convert more. True? Yes, that's what they've done. And they've allowed people now to fix for less than the rest. Absolutely brilliant with just 2. So that's energy plus 1 call service. And that call service can be broadband, mobile, boiler cover, or income protector. All right, so there we are. Not bill protector, guys. 3 services and save even more with the UK's cheapest energy. Look at that. How amazing is that? Price certainty at an unbeatable value. For those people that just want to have complete certainty, and I meet lots of them, this is what they've been looking for, and we're delivering it. So let's have a little look at the competition. Have a look at this stuff. Interesting, isn't it? So the competition V's UW fixed tariffs. Here we go. Let's have a look at EDF, the first one. Isn't that interesting? And then have a look at UW, just fixed with 2 services. That's very nice. 2 services plus a £50 credit. UW Fix Saver 3 services and a UW Fix Saver with the £50 credit. Guys, really important for you to know. Anyone can have fixed, that's tenants or homeowners, and this has all been ironed out through the day, and they can fix and have a credit with the partner, but also if they sign up on our own websites ourselves. Okay, so they can have that £50 credit. By the way, that is homeowners. You do know this, don't you? Homeowners get the credit, yeah. But what I'm going to say to you is a big thing. And I just gave an analogy before we got going. In fact, it was senior team leader Michael Parnas that gave this analogy, and I thought it was excellent. He said, without a partner in golf, it's like trying to tee off without a tee. It just doesn't work. With a partner, we're showing them everything. We're showing them the benefits of the discount club. We're probably showing them our own bills and explaining how amazing the cashback card is. This is the stuff that seals people in for years and years and years. Also, when we show our presentation, guess what? We're showing them a way to obliterate the financial crisis. They could become a multi-income person, and they could earn money. You know, let's be honest, another £500 every month coming in to, homeowners taking 3 services, just 2 of those a month, £500. How many people, households, would that fix their problems for them at the moment? That's the problem. If all you want to do is send them a link to your website, you're missing the bigger picture here. You're missing the chance to help them genuinely and grow your business with more people. All right, but isn't that great? So moving on. Why won't it move? Oh gosh, sorry folks, I am so sorry. This is hard work. All right, so the price cap predictions, right, Fixing is a no-brainer. Have a little look at what's going on, folks. See what's happening currently at the moment. Yes, there's going to be a dip in prices, okay, in October. This is based on the general price cap that the government set. And then take a look. Guess what? It's going up. It's going up. So if somebody takes our UW fixed saver with the £50 boost, do you know what? They really have got certainty. I fixed. To me, it was just like the right thing to do. So moving on. An Amplify announcement. Refer a friend. So, interesting stuff here. Between 2015 and 2021, Bulb topped the FTSE 1000 Europe's fastest growing companies with a growth rate, wait for it, of 199,627% between 2015 and 21. How did they do it? They had this campaign, and I think it was called Give 50, Get 50. So do you know what? UW has more than 90% of its customers have said they would recommend UW. Guess what? That's exactly what we're going to be doing on Refer a Friend. How wonderful is that? So guys, you need to get out there and you need to start letting customers know that they can refer a friend. Now, what I want to do is I want to now show you, I'm going to do a new share. Just bear with me. Can everybody see now what is, I think, Lisa Ware's dashboard? Could somebody say yeah? Oh, thank you. Right, so what I want to do is show you the quickest way to find all this stuff. All right, it's all very well telling you things, but it's how do you find this stuff yourself? So the easiest way is go to News, left-hand side, and everything you want to know is here. So here we are. Here is the It Only Takes Two, which we've just done. All the little bits of detail are in there for you, okay? And where's the, here we go. Yes, there we are. So this Refer a Friend is huge. There's a chance in the next very short few weeks that they could win £1,000 each. Help your customers knock £1,000 off their bills. It says, it goes without saying that Refer a Friend scheme is a winner with your existing customers and their friends. Both get money off their bills, so it's win-win. And as a partner, you can win too. You can earn up to £250 when one of your existing customers refers a homeowner to UW successfully. Please note the word homeowner. And as long as you've been active in the last 60 days, active means you've either signed up a customer or signed up a partner. Now, there is a video you could watch, but your existing customers and the person they refer can try their luck to win a whopping £1,000 each off their bills, only until the end of September. Guys, that's less than 3 weeks. There's a 1 in 50 chance of winning. What odds? You know, people do the national lottery every week with a 14 million to 1 chance. What a joke. I'd say 1 in 50 is excellent. And even if they don't win, they'll each pocket a guaranteed £50. £50 for the customer that's referred and £50 for the person that's taken the services. We've simplified the friend payout amount to when a UW customer signs up a friend to 2 or more services, they'll each get a delightful £50 off their bills in credit. Okay. And it says, see how it works. There's a little graph. I'm not going to major on that because you can take a look. And let's explore the 2 exciting scenarios. So big wins. Your customer refers a friend who is both a homeowner and a new customer. If they take 2 or more services with UW, they both get a guaranteed £50 and are entered into the prize draw. They'll run the prize draw each Friday, starting from this Friday, the 15th. If selected, both existing customer and their friend will win £1,000 off their bills. This will be paid in 4 instalments of £250 of their bill for the following 4 months. If they don't win, hey, they've each got £50 anyway. All right. It says things to know. The big 1,000 win-win giveaway is only open to UW customers. Partners aren't included in the promotion, but you can still enter as a customer by sharing a referral link, but this will not be counted as a sign-up. Fair enough, yeah? So instead of going and signing them up, you're referring. Competition entries are automatic, but only apply when customers successfully refer homeowners with 2 or more services. With winter on its way, this extra cash can make a real difference, and the promotion only runs until the end of September. And it's given you ideas. Now, I'm going to tell you something I've already done. I thought I'd try it out, ladies and gents. One of my existing customers who's been with me 15 years is finally moving. She's moving down the road. She's told me. We're keeping in touch, even though she's going through the homeowners. But I found a few things out for her that she wanted to know. And then on my WhatsApp, I copied and pasted this caption. Said, Jean, here you go. And I've copied it and I put my website on there. My one, lisa.ware@UW. Yeah, I put mine in there. All right. That's what you want to do. So look, guys, that stuff you could do quite quick. You know, you could do it in your lunch hour, send a couple out, things like that. Now, some of you clever people I know will be on your social media. Okay. And you can do stuff like that. I'll be honest, if I did that on my social media, all my family and friends would think I'd had a lobotomy. All right. Because I'm just no good at that stuff. So please carry on doing the things you do. Don't try and attempt things you don't do. All right. Be realistic to you. So let's go back to where we were. Stop the share. Let me go back to where I want to be, which is there. Oh gosh, this is hard, isn't it? Let's get, bear with us, folks. Okay, now things aren't working for me. I've lost you all. Where have you gone? Hang on. I don't know. Exit full screen. Ah, okay, that means I can get you back. Hang on. I'm here. Isn't it great when a utility warehouse senior group leader fluffs it? Doesn't that give you confidence, eh? Right. So we've talked about that. Now an announcement about broadband. UW Full Fibre, City Fibre. So this is a new partnership with City Fibre, which expands our full fibre broadband reach, allowing you to offer over 3 million additional households, basically fibre to the premises. Okay, of all the different companies out there, City Fibre is the biggest. Now, where I live, it's in deep Dorset, it's rural, it's Wessex Internet, and we might have heard of ones like, I think it's called Giga Clear, and there's all of them. But if you are one of the lucky people that happens to be in the area of all of this, do you know what? In a nutshell, get out there and reach them, because they now have all of that. So putting that in perspective, a new share again. Here we go, because I want you to understand where to find stuff. I think, hang on. You'll see in my screen again. Go back to news. Okay. And then it's now, here we go. Click on boost your business with full fibre. So guys, all the bits and bobs you want to know, have a look. Okay. It's all there. All right. It's all there. Have a read all about it. Okay. I'm not going to go into masses of details. Okay. So let me stop the share on that one and let me go back to where we were and back again. Hang on. This is quite an art doing this. Right. So another Amplify announcement. Getting in front of more homeowners. So if any of you are like me and just love being in front of people, this is great. Mortgage freedom. I'm not going to go into detail. You can, I've now been obvious where you go. Go to news and find mortgage freedom. Okay. In a nutshell, the company has decided that they're going to help us because the reality is many of the country are struggling with the mortgage rates going up. And what an alternative, wonderful prize instead of just 20k. We all know that we do what we call the alternative close. You know, to your kids, you say to them, is it broccoli tonight, kids, or spinach? There isn't an option of neither. Yeah. This is the same. Is it? You could say to them when you're there, £20,000? Or how would you like your mortgage paid for 2 years up to £1,000 a month? Wow. What a lovely way of finding out without asking, are they a homeowner? Because do you know what they'll do? They'll respond and say, oh, well, I haven't got a mortgage, so it'll be 20,000 for me. Oh my gosh, you've just found out, just like that. How good is that? In fact, anybody you speak to, you could say that to, couldn't you? Say, I'll put you in this draw regardless, because who wouldn't want their mortgage paid for 2 years? Really? I mean, that is quite something, isn't it? By the way, just for the people that would naturally ask, if their mortgage is £650 a month, they'll only get £650. The company's not going to pay them £1,000. That makes sense. If their mortgage is £1,500 a month, the company's going to pay them £1,000. Okay. If their mortgage should go up in this period of time, please, ladies and gentlemen, it's limited at £1,000 a month. Okay. But I would say to anybody, what a wonderful incentive. Yeah. What a great, there are all sorts of stuff. The new forms have changed. The slips have changed to accommodate it, and there are banners and flags to go with it. Okay. I would say to you, if you have an upline leader, so people in my team, ladies and gentlemen, I've bought thousands of these application forms and slips. If you wish to buy off me direct and not pay postage, okay. I hit the ground running early yesterday, for Sunday morning. Right, so launching yesterday, Christmas Magic. Earn points through September, October, November. And there are 3 levels to achieve. So the first level is 15 points. Points make prizes, ladies and gentlemen. Do you remember? A point for each core service, a point for a partner that does their training. Do you remember that? Nothing's changed. Don't have to think about that. Earn 20, level 2, earn 25 points and 4 recruits, and earn 35 points between now and the end of November. And you must get 6 recruits. Well, there was a big question and it was answered. How nice is this? Just like in previous years, it's accumulative. Oh gosh, points really do make prizes. So, sharing the screen again, let's do it. If I can, you share. No, not that one. I want that one. Right, back to news. On my, here we go. Ultimate festive experience. Here it is, folks, for you to see. And it gives you all the detail that you want. All you people that just love the detail, do watch Aileen explaining as she did on stage. Here it is. You can have a look and see what you'll get. Oh, look at this. Enjoy a whole turkey stuffing. Not one, but 2 hams, lots more. Oh, there's all stuff for vegans, all sorts of lovely things. And here's the second level. Wow. You can have a choice. £250 theatre for 2 of you, or £250 worth of Love to Shop e-gift cards. A whole range of retailers that you can spend these at. And it says, if you're thinking of the whole theatre, think Wicked, King Lear. There's something for absolutely everyone. So, you know, you get your 25 points and 4 new trained recruits. You've not only got Christmas sorted with the dinner, and now you're going to go and have a whole whacker time spending lots of money or going to the theatre. Now look at level 3. Wow. Hit 35 points and 6 new trained recruits. Add an Odeon My Limitless annual pass for 2. Now I would say that's dangerous, because those people that win possibly aren't going to work their businesses quite so hard the next year. They're going to be spending an awful lot of time at the cinema. Or an overnight stay at Thorpe Park for a family of 4 with theme park entry for 2 days. Both the options are worth over £400. Folks, that's not just the £400 there. You've got £250 in the previous one, and you've got your dinner. What have you got to do? Carry on doing what you're doing. Just as I said at the beginning, okay? Carry on doing what you're doing. Really important. Let's go back. So, I want to ask some of you, hands up, are you going for this stuff? Are you going to get into mass activity? Yeah. Do you know what? I loved it last year. I got to say, I really, really loved it. It was wonderful. And I'll just stop the share a minute and see you all. Last year, my December was probably the worst December that ever could have been. Okay. So I worked very hard through the September, October, November, and I got the lot. I'm glad I did, because Mum had a heart attack and Dad spent the whole every single day of December in the Poole General Hospital where I was. What it did mean was that I didn't have to worry about Christmas dinner. There was a lot of things that just kind of fell into place. And if you work hard, you don't feel quite so bad when you have to have a challenging time off. Yeah. So it's well worthwhile. I'd say that the company are really sharing stuff with us. So let's go back. So it says, what should we be looking out for? Quick recap. So peace of mind now starts with 2. Offer price certainty to more people across the UK. Win-win becomes a big win for our referrals in the brand new weekly prize draw. And remember, now it's give 50, get 50 as well, regardless of whether they win. But, you know, the next 3 weeks, go nuts. Just contact as many people as possible. Fastest speeds now with 3 million more households in City Fibre. And a new conversation starter, Mortgage Freedom, which will help you get noticed and get your way, earning your way through to Christmas magic. Giving your teams more people to speak to more often. You know, 3 million plus households with City Fibre. How many people have got mortgages? Do you know anybody that's a mortgage broker? That might be an interesting person to talk to about all of this. Okay, there's lots and lots of stuff there. So I'm going to say to you, don't panic about the detail. I've said it at the beginning and I mean it. Just do what you do. Please don't worry. This could absolutely floor you if you start thinking, oh, I've got to know this and I've got to know that. Do you know what? You haven't got to know anything about Christmas magic. Just work. Just work. Just show the presentation to everybody and this stuff will naturally happen. Right. I can see there's some questions. Right. Oh, right. Yeah. Brilliant analogy. The comparison with other suppliers does not include our biggest competitor, Octopus. No, but we're cheaper than Octopus. Fact, we're cheaper than the lot. If the mortgage payments are or may go up, yes, it is. It is. Right. Unmute yourselves. Any questions from the people that are in front of me? Anyone? Yeah. No. Can I? Yes, Chris.
Yeah.
Fine.
Just on that thing that was quoted early on in the stuff you're doing about the energy, that 1 in 2 people want to fix. Where did that stat come from?
I think it's basically. God, you're a green, aren't you? I think I think it's come from possibly Mr. Martin Lewis. Yeah,
right.
Because I think he's the kind of gauge, isn't he, on all this stuff, what's going on. You know, he puts himself out as the oracle for everything. He knows everything about everything. And he says, I think, I'm sure it's him, that 1 in 2 people are out to fix. What I will say to you, please don't persuade anyone either way. All right, this is important. Please let them make the choice, and I'll tell you why. If you persuade them, it could backfire on you. Okay. I always say to people when they say, what do you think I should do? When they ask me, and I'll say, okay, well, I fixed because I'm after certainty. And I see this just like a mortgage. There are fixed rate mortgages and there are variable. And the people fix when they want certainty. Because in reality, are prices ever going to come down properly? Doubt it. Overall, Cornwall Insights have said energy's going up overall. And so that graph you saw really, really explains that actually, I think people are better off when they fix. But you must let them decide. Yeah. Right, guys, that's it. That's Amplified Changes. Please go along to your local buzzes, because I know for some of you, you will still be going, I don't know everything. You don't need to. But do you know what? The more you're exposed to something, do you know this is a weird thing? We learn by repetition, all of us. All right. So the more you hear something, the more it gets in there and it stays in there. Because I must admit, when I was driving home from Amplify Sunday evening, Rob was doing his first one. At that point, I had a pair of earphones in my ear, sat at a table in a pub eating our dinner en route home, and I was picking up a few bits. And I remember thinking, oh yeah, I forgot that I'd just seen on the big stage. Yeah. And then last night I watched it and there was a couple of more bits, and actually it was proven last night quite a few people didn't know a few things. But you know what? If you just do what you're meant to do, we all do it, then great. So what's your number one activity? Come on, it's prospecting. What have I done today? I've decided to be what I read in the Maldives, which was I read the consistency chain. Dan Holmes said the consistency chain was what turned his business around. So what have I done today? I've contacted 3 people and I've got 2 appointments. That's not a bad ratio. That is what will build your business. Nothing else. Procrastinating, reading, any of that won't do anything. Contact people. Contact people. All right. Love you all. See you next week. Take care. Bye-bye.
Thanks, Lisa. Bye.
Thank you.
Bye. Bye.
Thanks, Lisa. Bye.